Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are watching this when this video goes live, Happy New Year. This is my very first video of 2021. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and a really good New Year. Today I'm going to jump in and show you a flip through of my very first minimal planner. I've never set up a minimal planner from beginning to end, and it's actually kind of fun. One of the things, I'm not switching over completely, but this planner is completely minimal. I've had minimal elements, I've tried mixing a little bit here and there, and I decided going forward for this year that I'd really like my work planner to stay minimal. Here's why. I get distracted really easily, and a lot of my work stuff is in the personal size. If you watched my planner setup, my planning system video, I will link that down in the description box below. You can kind of watch how I set up my planners and what each planner serves a purpose for. So now I have 3 planners in my current planner system, and Pocket is on the go. This one is kind of my work planner, and then I have a desk planner which is in the A5 size that kind of always stays open. It's kind of like what you call my ugly planner. In that video, it was in the LV GM, Louis Vuitton GM agenda. And I also have a cloth and paper one that I got in their sub, and I might be using that because it's a little bit smaller. So we'll take a look at that. This is my very first Gillio, and I was against purchasing Gillios for a long time because I felt like the price point was so high I couldn't justify it. But people kept posting this particular planner, this and the undyed, and I was going back and forth. I did a couple polls in my Instagram stories, and I had some people who were Gillio experts really tell me what the pros and cons of having undyed versus this charcoal matte Croco would be. And I think because I'm not that careful, I'm not used to being super careful around my planners, they recommended getting this one versus the undyed, which is very temperamental. The leather's temperamental. I have to wash my hands frequently and all that before I touch my planner, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to dish out a ton of money and then have to do that. So I ended up going for this one, and I'm so glad I did. I feel like it's a perfect fit. I have no planners that are actually black in my collection that are in the personal size. So I was looking for a black planner, and I feel like this is really good. So the other thing that I want to talk about is that this whole planner is set up in a minimal aesthetic, and I haven't made the switch completely over, and I think that I can flip-flop back and forth whenever I feel like it, to be honest. I think your planner should reflect what you feel creatively at the time. So currently right now, with COVID going on and all of that, I am doing distance learning. I'm a first grade teacher, and I get distracted really easily. So having a planner, and I open it up and all these die cuts and pretty things start flashing at me, and I get distracted and I start playing with it. So because I am a literal child, I decided to simplify my planner a little bit, and the system is really working for me. So one of the things that I actually really love to do is memory planning, journaling, all that kind of stuff, using stickers, washi, all of that, hand lettering, brush lettering, using paint markers. That's really my jam. I love it, but for work, it doesn't work for me. I think it overwhelms me, and I get really fixated on does the planner look pretty? Does it look pleasing aesthetically? Even if I'm not going to pose a picture, that's just how my brain functions. And I didn't want that for work. I wanted a simple spread with a couple pretty elements, and that's kind of what this is. So if you are interested, keep on watching. If you have not hit subscribe, I would love it if you could subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers this year, hopefully, so that I can get monetized. Okay, so let's jump in. This one is in the medium XL, which means that it is slightly larger and it does accommodate more. I'll show you what I mean on the inside. So this is a Gillio, and this, I don't have anything to compare it to because I have, to be honest, not watched too many planner videos on the Gillio, and it's kind of new to me, but it does have this back pocket, and I'm going to compare it to the Versa because that's what I know. And the quality of the leather is amazing. This one is a matte. So I will say that if you touch your face a lot and you wear makeup, you do get little fingerprints on it. But if you just wipe it away with a little tissue or a baby wipe, it does go away pretty easily. I'm not super careful, but I have been pretty careful with this. This one always stays in a pouch, and I haven't carried it about with me, so I'm not really sure what that's going to look like when COVID's over, and I want to carry this to work with me actually. But it's working for me right now. So over here, there is a back little slip pocket, a secretarial pocket where you can stick stickers. There's another little pocket here. So if you carry this as a wallet, you can stick your cash in here. There is a little zipper pocket on the side as well, where you can keep things that you want to be more secure. Personally, because my planner is so chunked up, I don't like sticking a whole lot of things here. It's nice to have the option if I want to carry stickers, but right now I'm not carrying anything anywhere, so just putting that out there. It does get bulky and it gets really heavy. And it doesn't have the option to remove like the Versa does, so that's the other thing. Okay, so I have this cloth and paper ollie clip, which came in one of their sub boxes. This is a little journaling card from the Honeybee shop. This is from Villa Beautiful. It was from her Advent box. So moving in, I'm actually really proud of all the tabs that I have going on here. It looks a little crazy, and I know you're thinking, excuse me, I thought you said this was a minimal planner, but it is for me, and you'll kind of see why. So up front, I have this vellum dashboard that I have. It just has my Instagram handle and my YouTube channel name, Planning with Quinn, and I love it. This is from my shop. It's available right now. If you look in my Etsy, it's in this print, and you can put it on vellum, or you can put it on a piece of acetate, or you can purchase the what's it called, the vinyl by itself, and then you can put it on whatever type of paper that you would like. I love that it's kind of just like a little frosty look for the front, so that's cute. I have this little dashboard from Cloth and Paper. It was a couple sub boxes ago. They sent this little glass inbox dashboard, and I love it. And then back here, this is some paper from Happy Scrappy. It's some vellum, and she has the best vellum, so I just like those all layered together. I think it's really cute with the little elements peeking through, but it's not super hollow. So I have a little bit of sparkle, not too much in here. You'll see. Okay, so next up I have these dividers. These are called the Barely Theirs. These are also from my shop. You can customize the little tabs here. So these are handwritten. I do have different options. And I like the way that they look because it's pretty minimal in my opinion. Then I have this inbox section. So first up in this section, I have inbox, which is the same for all of my planners. I start off with the inbox section. I am currently testing out these inserts that I am thinking about releasing in the shop. It has priorities, and then it has a section for eventually, and that's kind of how I've been planning in my inbox section. So I write down a list of priorities, especially since this is my work planner, things that I want to get done within the week. And then I rip it out and toss it because this baby's really chunked up. Then I have my eventually section. This is stuff that I plan to get done within the next couple of weeks. So the inbox section is always within that week. This section is within the week, within the month. And then when I'm done, I toss it out. On the back, I did create this little section for different categories because that is also how I like to divide up my inbox. It could be things like purchases that I need to make for my son, or it could be, things to take care of with bills. So you can categorize things differently. So that is just something that I have. So priorities, eventually, and then I have those two. I did keep this list insert in here just in case I needed like a grocery list of sorts, because I didn't add a separate section to add that in this planner. Okay. Then this next section I have here, these are my classy Like Coco tabs. I released these in pink for Valentine's Day. These are available in my shop as well. And I put no lettering on mine because they're actually just page markers. I have this that I haven't released yet, but it looks really cute. I have these meeting inserts, and this is from Sessavee. I really like this. I think it's super simple. I'm using them for my staff meetings to keep track of what we have going on for school. So just really quickly, it tells you like the topic. So if it's a training, then I would write that, but usually it's going to be a staff meeting. Who's speaking? Obviously, usually it's my principal. occasionally somebody else, but then I write down main notes, and then questions I have as they are talking, I'm gonna write down here, and then main points, things that I need to remember. And if there are any actions, like if I need to turn something in or I have a deadline due, then I will go ahead and put that down here. So I know not all of you are teachers, but if you do have online Zoom meetings, I feel like this is a really great insert. And again, this is from sessavee. This was a printable, and I think those are available on her Etsy shop. So this is kind of a sample of how last week's staff meeting went. The next section that I have here, I have these. These are called Celestial Dreams. This is also from my shop. I offer side loading pockets. What? So cute. You can layer them with different types of paper. And when you stick them in, you get really different looks. So I have 3 in here, and all of them are a little different. This one is with the hollow foiling divider insert that I offer. And then on the back, you can stick in journaling cards and things like that. And I love that these side loading pockets have a lot to offer in terms of moving around elements within the divider. And it's a cute little tab here. So these will be releasing more. I have everything planned out till June right now. So every month, the first week of the month, I'm releasing a new divider design, a top tab divider design, keeping it open for the first week, and then it comes down. And once it's gone, it's gone. I have this really pretty vellum. Again, this is from Happy Scrappy. One of the prettiest vellums. I love this really dainty floral design. And again, a little sparkle, not too much. And then I have my Classic Coco dividers. I know there's a lot of dividers, and they're all from my shop. I promise this was not to self-promote, but I am also on a journey to try and buy a house this year. Let's see where I'm at in December when I look back on this video, but we're really trying to buckle down our finances and not do unnecessary spending. Don't ask me how it's going. It's not going well, but I'm really trying to limit the amount of planner purchases that I make, just because, it's really hard. So anyways, this is from my shop as well. This is a Classic Coco. I have projects in here. I can show you a little bit of what we have. So I'm planning out, I didn't want to write it in here while I'm filming this, but I have February, and then I have a couple dates back here that I've listed. These inserts are from the planner spot, and I love that it's just a very simple grid paper. I liked the size of the grid. Every shop offers it a little bit differently, but this one was perfect for me. So I have just plans and deadlines for Etsy. All my projects and things like that are in here. I've covered some with a Post-it, but that's essentially what it looks like. I have drawings and designs and stuff like that, just to remind me what everything looks like. And then in this next section, I have my monthlies. So this is a little journaling card from Cloth and Paper, one of the sub boxes, also from the sub box. And then on the back, so I purchased these inserts from Cloth and Paper, and these are the monthly inserts for the whole 2021. I've pinned this together because I don't really need this planner belongs to thing here, but I do like this year at a glance if I need it. But I've clipped it so that I see all of the main holidays here. This is just a little something that I made, 2021. Opening up the year, and then this is a dashboard from Cloth and Paper as well. Then on the back, I have this little, what is this called? Like a sticky note paper. This is from the Honeybee shop. And then over here starts my calendar. So all of these I filled out probably up until June. These are strictly school related. So it's like my short 10 days, any days off, all of that. So I've just listed them down in here, and then I've gone through and I've filled them all out. These are stickers from Bare Necessities, and she has these like transparent stickers in her functional section, and I think they're so cute. I love them to color code things that are going on in the month. I've already told you guys before in plenty of other planner videos that this is how I set up my monthlies. I use her stickers. I have these from my shop that are the Pretty Basics dots, but essentially you can use transparent stickers to color code and really look at your month and very quickly know exactly what you're doing. If I see a line, we have no work. I see the silvers, those are days where we have no school. I see the pink dots, I know right away that's a staff meeting. And I know that on Fridays we have folder pickup and drop off right now. So very quickly, at a quick glance, I want this to be very functional, and that's a way that you can use your monthlies. So I have that planned out, and you can see It just goes all the way through the month. And then anything important that comes up later or in this goal section, that's what I plan on putting in here. Student birthdays, which I didn't fill out because I knew I was going to be filming this. But you can fill in anything in that section. If you're not a teacher, anything that you have going on for your kids right now, if you have conferences or if you have that can be in one color, and then, work meetings and whatnot. And then I am contemplating whether I should take like July through December out. I like having it here in case, something comes up, but because it is strictly school related, I kind of feel like this just eats up space in my already chunky planner. So we'll see. I might take that out. Then I have this little dashboard from Foxy Fix, and this is a journaling card from the Villa Beautiful. This is a clear little business card type deal from Villa Beautiful as well. I love that in here. And then on the back, we have some more journaling cards with inspirational quotes and things like that. I live for that. I love it. This is from Cloth and Paper, one of their dashboards. And then I have some Villa Beautiful, what is it called? Sticky notes that I love, very functional. I love that it's in white, so I don't have to worry about what color pen I'm using on here. It looks great. The next section is my dailies. And again, I forgot to take this out. I need to switch this out. This is a 2020. I think I printed the wrong one, but I want a daily overview in here, a yearly overview in here, so I don't have to keep flipping through like my monthly section, because this is my most used section here. My dailies are my most used sections, and I will show you a little bit of how I use this section to plan. So I'm going to replace this with 2021. Here's another one. Like I was saying, my divider inserts. I have this one in gold. I think it looks so pretty. And then on the back, I have this January journaling card from Cloth and Paper. And then this is from Villa Beautiful. This is a dashboard I have not yet released, but my favorite quote, limitless, infinite possibilities come to those who believe. And then this is my favorite section that I'm excited to show you. So I've been keeping up with this since the last week, but you can see that they're all filled out. This is all paper, pen and paper, and I just have like little functional dot stickers, and it's just highlighters. I got a little fancy this week, but essentially this is how I plan my day. Let me go to a page where there's no glare. This is a little tab that I'm using to mark which day I'm on. I have to fill out today's, so that's that, but I will show you what this looks like. So this is broken up into the date, and then you can circle the day of the week. What I love about this is that I don't fill it out in advance, so you can see that like for this day, I don't have anything filled out yet, even though it's towards the end of the day. I like to go back and use this kind of like as a memory planner. I have a schedule, so if I know that day is coming up, usually Monday through Friday, I'm probably going to use this, and then on the weekends, if I feel like it or if I have a lot going on, I will. If not, I won't. I have the to-do section. I can use this section, or I use it for two different ways. If I know that I have to get something done for that day, I'll write it down here. But sometimes when I go back and plan at the end of the night, just to remember all the things that I've done, I like to list out all the tasks that I've completed. Number one, it makes me feel like super accomplished the longer the list is. But also number two, when I place an order, things like that, I can always go back and look at which date all of those things happen. And I feel like it's a really good memory keeper that's not super elaborate. The other great thing about this is that if you like, doing a stickered spread, but you don't have time to do that every day, this is a great way to just kind of, jot down your ideas, and then you can take this and go back and memory plan later on. That tip was given to me by Florence from Live Life and Create. She is one of the smartest girls I know. So yeah, I'm really loving these inserts. These are from, oh my goodness, where are these from? I really want to say it will come to me in a little bit. Let me think about it. I hate when they don't have the names written here because I forget. But if not, I will link them down and below, and it'll say daily inserts. These are my favorite inserts that I'm using right now. Then I have this one. This is from Cloth and Paper. And then I have some Cloth and Paper transparent sticky notes. I have a few layered here so I can pull them off and write on them. To be honest, I feel like this is more aesthetics because they're so pretty. I don't know how people use them, but anyways, they're there. On the back, I have Adulty AF. This is from the Honey Bee Shop, and we're entering my weekly section. So for my weekly section, I've tabbed off my habit tracker. I've been really good. I've been inspired by a lot of girls in the community and men in the community that have been tracking things, and it's like so pleasing to look at. Specifically, I saw Amanda Lee Plans do hers for like all of December, and I thought that was really cool. So I'm tracking little things like, am I eating healthy? Am I doing my, am I drinking enough water? If I'm doing my skincare routine at night before I sleep, I'm so bad at that. How many days I'm washing my hair a week. When I start washing it a lot, my scalp starts peeling, so I can shower but not wash my hair every night. Sleeping by 12 a.m. I have not succeeded except for one day this month. I'm trying to sleep earlier, but it's not really working. How many YouTube videos I've posted? None so far, although I've filmed some. Instagram posts, and then I've been tracking my mood, and it's been really good to see like how it turns out. Another thing I forgot to mention here is that I use this section for tracking my meals. I've been on a health journey since maybe about like 2 months ago. I have PCOS, and it caused a lot of weight gain over COVID. The stress, lack of sleep, all of that, and then poor eating habits just led to a ton of weight gain. So I have been reclaiming my weight. It's been about 2 months. I'm down 26 pounds. I'm really proud of myself. 26 pounds since March. I've been really honing in on this maybe 2.5 months ago, and it feels really good. So tracking down what I've eaten for the day. If I don't feel well, I can go back and see like, did I eat anything that had gluten in it, which I've discovered I'm allergic to, just that kind of stuff. So it's really good for meal tracking. And even if I'm not planning it ahead, I track it this way. So the todays are really good for tracking things that go on throughout the day, and then you can go back and look at it. So that first section is my habit tracker, and I use this to kind of like fill this out. And then on the back, that'll be for February, I guess. This next section, I have a little tab here that says weekly. This is a little tab that's showing me that these are starting. So now these are pretty new to me as well. This is from the Planner Spot, and I really, really love them. Number one, let me show you why. It's like magic. Ta-da! It's so big. There's so much room, and I love that about this. So that's one of the things that I'm really loving. So we're still in the first week since school started, but I'm really loving this so far. So we have an overview. You list your goals for the week, any tasks. I'm covering some things back here. Over here, these are things quick at a glance that I want to know that are going on for the whole week. So just like my monthlies, I want this to be super functional. I look at it and I know my tasks for each day. And then when I open it up, this is kind of what it looks like all filled out. So I put the date up at the top, and then this whole first top section is going to be about my school. So it'll have like my lessons and all the tasks that I'm doing, usually everything that I'm planning to teach for the day. Then after school, if I have any other things that I'm doing going on, I'll have that here. And then over here at the bottom, this is like my personal stuff that's going on in my life. Any tasks, reminders, if I made any purchases, I kind of map that all out here. And then on the side, I'm using this section to kind of track like my releases, if I have stickers or anything like that. I think it'll be fun to look back at the end of the year and then kind of see like which months I released which stickers or which dividers and all that. So that's really fun. I have this section here. So things that I'm running out of that I need for the shop, obviously, but you can do any section. You can do grocery shopping for the week, but any lists that you need to make. And then my wants and needs for later. I need more Nespresso capsules, but I can do without it. Like I have Keurig. I'm trying really hard to stay home. So they're like wants / needs for later. And then I have this little tab here. I think this is from the Happy Planner. I got it last year sometime, but it is removable. And then on the back, if you want to journal or something, I'm not really sure what I want to do with this page yet, but it's kind of like a little extra if I need more space. And that is my daily section now, or my weekly section. Now that does eat up a lot of space, especially because, I mean, if you think about it, it's almost like 4 pages for 1 week. if you can see that. So that's like 1 page, 2, 3, 4. So it's about 4 pages for a week. It is pretty thick. Okay. So something to keep in mind. I don't think I'll be able to keep like the whole year in here, but like a week at a time, yeah, I can totally do that. This next section I have here is my little dashboard, and this is from Cloth and Paper. This is from Villa Beautiful, and another Cloth and Paper Ollie clip. I have this little task card thing here. I used VB transparent page flags, and then their stickers. These are all VB stickers, but this little task card is from the Honeybee shop. It came in the last couple subs that I had with her. So they're really cute. This next section is like my miscellaneous, anything that I want to take notes on. So you'll see that they're just like note pages that are like this. You can print them back to back, obviously, but I didn't because I like having blank pages sometimes. So intentionally I did, you know, like every other page has blank and then lines, and you can use whichever one you want. So that's my miscellaneous section. Now the next section is Etsy. Just wanted to make sure I don't have any customer information, but I created these inserts for myself. I have the item that I'm going to be releasing. I have the release date and then due dates, like when I want these orders done by. Since I'm doing mostly dashboards or dividers, I have this, and then I can tally mark how many of each item I'm making. I have to be really careful here. Okay, the next thing I wanted to show you is that I have, sorry about my dogs, I have this little order tracker here. This is not to track my orders, but it's to track orders going out. So usually I'll write all the customer names, and then when I go back and I realize like there are people that place 2 orders that are shipping around the same time, then I go and double up on it, and then I check it. I write the due date here when I want to send it out by, and then when it ships, I put a check mark. And then over on this last cost column, I do track to make sure that it arrives at your house. And then if it doesn't, many of you notice that I shoot you a little email or a little message. And then I have another list one that I had in that front section. The next section is my list section. These are like recipes that like I want to make, and it's just like a hodgepodge of different things, but I like this. Like we were doing an at-home sushi bar, so these are groceries that I needed to buy. I made some braised chicken with glass noodles, and I had that here. Another thing that I had is like my planner wants. Remember we asked how my spending habits were going in 2021? Yeah, I ordered a VDS Velvet Sand. I picked up a Louis Vuitton MM Agenda, and then my charcoal was actually the end of 2020, so kind of doesn't count, I want to say. And then, yeah, these are so cute. I really love these. And then this last section, so this is also my divider tab from Celestial Dream Collection, and you can see how this creates like a completely different look with this transparent little piece of vellum that I stick inside here. So it's a really fun thing. I also have this little journaling card from Villa Beautiful. Next section is contacts. I purposely never write on the front page in case it shows in videos or flips, but this is where I have like, you know, when I'm sending happy mail and things like that. And then I have some parent contact information with some emails for school in here. But I'm gonna flip past that because I'm a little worried. And then we have my finance section. This is from note.d, I think is on her Instagram handle. And this is my finance section. I haven't filled it out yet. I'm going to start, but I haven't really gotten paid yet, except for from Etsy for this month. But it goes through things like your financial goals, your finances, what it looks like for the whole year, which is nice. Payments that you know that you're gonna have to make monthly, that's really nice. You have a savings tracker, your emergency fund, any sinking funds if you do that, payment plans that you have like for your paying off a car or something like that. And then, yeah, that's that first like year at a glance finance section. And then this back section is a monthly financial. So you're going to have to update this like every single month, obviously, but you can write a calendar. And then this is going to be great. I didn't fill it out because again, I knew I was filming this, but if you have like an Etsy shop that you really want to, like if you have an Etsy shop and then you track payments that come in weekly, you can kind of see which releases did well, which one didn't do so well. You have like your monthly budget, This is also great, I think, to write in like a dollar amount if you have two incomes coming in, like you and your husband, or you and your boyfriend, or you and your girlfriend, whoever you're at home with. I kind of feel like tracking, if you do your budgets together, it's nice to like color code, and then you can write down all of your information in there. And then we have, income, your budget, and then what you actually end up saving. And then same thing with savings, your budget, and then what you end up actually saving. And then here are some fixed expenses, variable expenses, and then your expense tracker, which is going to be the scariest part, but I'm going to try and write down everything that I spend this year. Lord, please let my husband never look at this. And then some reflections. I'm sure that 2021 is going to say, like, it's going to start with fail. But just because you fail 1 month doesn't mean that you're going to fail for the whole year. Just letting you know. I am so sorry about my dogs barking in the background. We've had Amazon and UPS and people delivering ever since Christmas, and they go crazy. Back here, I just keep this little Foxy Fix dashboard, and that's for basically, those are from my shop. The pretty basic stickers that I have, they're just transparent little dots. They're useful for everything, but if you have transparent dot stickers from any shop, you can kind of just tuck it back in here. I don't know that Foxy Fix sells these anymore, but Catspresso has similar ones that you can pick up, and it's nice to just have a place to keep really functional stickers, especially when you're not stickering up all your spreads. And then I have this fly leaf. I really think that this is supposed to go in the front, but I really feel like my front is solid. I have a very thick piece of vellum, which I use for my shop in here, so that's good. And then just for extra safety measure, I have this really thick piece of like acetate or plastic from Cloth and Paper, so I feel like my front's pretty solid. I really get worried about my pages bending in the back, so that's what I have this for. And then I have these task cards that I've not yet put together. These are from the Honeybee shop as well. I'm going to be printing some clear labels and putting them on here. And then I'm going to be utilizing that in a different way. Anyways, this is a super lengthy video. I'm pretty sure we're over 30 minutes. Yep, definitely over 30 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this planner, my first planner video of 2021. Again, if you watched till the end, thank you so much. Please hit like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.